Welcome back. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Potation Chronicles. I am your host, Brian.
And your co-host, Cisco.
Are you even a co-host, or are you just a host?
I mean, co-host is I like that because it has to be, right? Because you're a co-host too.
Yeah.
But since you're the first one who said it, then you're the host. But co-host is like equal. I'm your equal.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't feel inferior to you.
Okay.
Unless you feel superior to me.
No.
Okay.
No. I just don't know what. I mean, it's like, okay, we're both the hosts of this podcast, so it's like, why is there a co-host?
Sure. Moving on to beer.
Moving on to the beer. All right.
Cool.
What do we have on the menu tonight?
Tonight, we are drinking a beer by Uinta. So,
I've never heard of them.
I don't know if you had the beer that I tried from them the other time, but it was like a pineapple cream IPA. It had like lactose and like pineapple.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that was them.
Brett had it too, right?
Yes, Brett had it too. So
Tasted
that's
like a almost like a wannabe pina colada.
It was. That was very similar to a pina colada. That's the main reason I chose to pick this one up. But
look at it.
Yeah, take a look.
Uinta. How do you say it?
They on the website it says so YOU dash in dash TUH.
Clear Daze Juicy IPA.
I like that. It's an oxymoron, you know?
I like how they have this compass going on the top.
Yeah, they're very like
right here on the shoulder of the can. They have a compass all the way around.
They're very outdoorsy.
Wow.
Their little tagline is like skip the map and bring your Uinta.
Ooh. This is the beer you stick in your cooler when you go hiking up in the mountains.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice. Okay. Well, should we crack this sucker open?
Yes.
And get started?
All right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
For you watching, I finally figured out that you can move the microphone and I don't have to like do this super awkwardly where I'm like, you know? So, you're welcome.
We're working on getting a different table here. This table seems a little awkward. It's supposed to be a desk. So you're supposed to sit on this side looking towards the camera. So, a buddy of mine, Daniel, is going to help me put a table together. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for it. Nice heavy table with a thick wood top. Dude, that's a beautiful pour.
Every time, dude. Every time. Oh, that's pretty even, huh? What do you say?
I'll take it. I'd buy it for $1.
There we go.
Nice. Very nice. All right. So, Cisco and I were doing some talking earlier, and we decided to try something out and come up with different categories to analyze each drink. Specifically for beers, what we would do is, let me bring it up here just so that I'm well acquainted. Look at the design. So the design of the can in specific. Appearance. So the appearance of the beer once it's poured. Aroma, taste, the mouthfeel, and price point, all to conclude an overall rating from 1 to 10. So we'll see how that goes. We'll try it out. And maybe if we get some feedback from anybody out there who's listening or watching, we can improve. So
Indeed.
right off the bat, now that we've poured it, how about we'd skip over to the appearance, aroma, and taste.
Yeah. Okay. Appearance.
It's very, it's very cloudy.
Very cloudy.
I could see some bubbles fizzing up to the surface right there.
I see some sediments too.
Yeah. The head looks pretty silky. Good retention on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Looks creamy. Aroma, let's see here. I am getting a lot of juicy, like orange juice, citrus.
Same.
Almost like grapefruit, but without that acidity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely very juicy and tropical. Almost like a hint of pineapple in there as well.
I could see those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Taste.
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. That is refreshing.
Good on you, Uinta. That's good.
If I close my eyes, I could see myself. Sun's going down. It's hot. I'm hiking on the top of a mountain.
I was literally just thinking, we went together on a camping trip to Joshua Tree.
Ooh.
This would be a good beer to have on top of one of those giant
Yeah,
rocks.
take it hiking once we go bouldering.
Mm-hmm.
Climb all the way to the top of one of those little bouldering hikes.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the very top.
We never did that. We never had a beer.
No.
Right?
No. Especially because it was pretty dang hot up there.
That's true. It was pretty
And
scorching hot.
I don't know, drinking alcohol while you're in the middle of 98-degree weather.
Borderline
Tired and dehydrated.
That's true.
Maybe we're just being.
It sounds nice while
Yeah,
we're in an air conditioned room.
Yeah. I mean, it sounded good when we were up there. We just didn't do it because we're like, it's probably a health hazard.
Probably won't make it
I
down
don't want
the
to pass
mountain.
out while
That's
I'm
true.
halfway up on a rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty tasty. Definitely very juicy. I like it.
It's not very bitter. It's like
No.
it wants to be bitter like at the very end, and then it just kind of dissipates.
It's as bitter as a glass of orange juice
Yeah. That's fair.
without the sugar.
So there's a little bit of cheating going on because Uinta is a very cool brewery, and they give us a little chart here to reference.
Which I have never seen before.
No, and I appreciate
I
that.
missed it.
I like that.
I think now's a good time to go over the appearance. I mean, the design.
Design, yes. Very well done, I think.
What do you see on there?
The purple mountain, and this dude's like, looks like he's walking on water, so he must be Jesus. Yeah, he's walking on water in the reflection of the mountain. Like, it's going upwards and downwards. You know how that happens.
The light.
Mm-hmm. Like, the blue sky, the pink clouds. Like, it's well done. Well done.
I
And then
really like that compass on there.
yeah, it's
It's very,
creative.
very creative.
And this brewery is in Utah, which is like they said on their website, it's like the least drinking state.
Can you drink if you're Mormon?
No. No, actually no, they don't. They don't
That's
drink
why.
alcohol. Yeah.
That's
And
why, son.
and I think they have like state laws where you can't buy liquor, like just or not liquor, buy alcohol. Just like alcohol. There's no bars. Like you have to have it with food or something like that.
What?
Yeah. If I'm not
It's the
mistaken.
craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, we were thinking about driving through Utah and they said that. I'm like, no, let's not go to Utah then.
We'll just skip Utah.
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
else do you see on there?
So what is okay, so the little graph that they show hops maybe at like 80%.
Okay, hold on. Is there anything in there that would taint our ratings?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think it just kind of it's demonstrating what they think, how they would rate the beer, maybe. So maybe it might taint it. Not for me though.
Okay.
But yeah, so hops is at 80.
Yeah.
Malt is like at say like 35. Body probably have it like 40, and then color at like 45.
How do you rate color at 45?
Yeah, I don't know what they're
This
referring
looks
to.
pretty dang colorful to me.
But maybe on the
Um,
scale of like dark beers, like where does this like land?
Now, are they doing it beer in general,
Right.
or are they doing it for just juicy IPAs or just IPAs?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to know. For best flavor, enjoy in a glass. Check. Keep cold. Check. Pack it in, pack it out. Be social.
Oh.
They are on the social medias,
Uh-huh.
and they are part of the Brewers Association of Independent Craft. Certified.
What does it say about their energy sources?
So they are brewed with renewable power, wind and solar.
So on the website it says 100%.
Renewable energy.
Yeah.
Props.
So this is like recycled beer.
Could they like live off grid making beer in the end of the world?
That's right. So if the apocalypse did hit, then we'd still have at least Uinta.
Pack it in, pack it out.
Yeah. They're
Take
ready.
in your EDC apocalypse bag. It's a 6% ABV, by the way.
Yeah.
It's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, it's
I
it
feel
doesn't
like
taste.
for a hot day, even at the beach, this would be delicious.
It's a good combination, a good balance of like watery, not watery, but like refreshing and like flavor and booze.
I almost want to show the camera something. Who knows if they'll be able to see that or not. Maybe that was just a giant waste of time.
Maybe it was a giant yellow blur. You're welcome.
Yeah. It's better. It's better than looking at it from all the way over here. Yeah. So I'm interested if people are going to watch this and just crack open a beer and drink a beer with us while we sit down and talk.
They should.
That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would enjoy that. So how's that mouth feel?
I'd say refreshing. It's not like super astringent, right? It doesn't feel like very like thin.
Yeah. It's more full bodied,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice.
Yeah.
A lot of beers that are not very full bodied, just not a giant fan.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like I'm drinking soda.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I think about that Stockholm
Stockyard.
Stockyard.
Watch your mouth, boy.
It's a garage beer for sure.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
That's garage beer.
I'm gonna go mow the lawn kind of beer.
Yeah, it was enjoyable though.
It's the kind of beer that you don't feel bad about putting out at parties.
But
with people you don't really know that much.
Oh, see, the thing is though,
friends.
I would, but true. However, I would much rather give my friend Stockyard than Guinness.
Apples to oranges, dude.
What?
Guinness is nice, but it has its place. Especially when it's not on tap. Guinness on tap, when it's actually nitroed, is it's its own thing.
Okay.
You know?
But my what I'm saying is that if Stockyard were on tap and on nitro, I would think that it would still be better.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Just because I don't like the taste of
Guinness
that much.
Right.
It's okay. I wouldn't mind if somebody was like, "Hey, you want a Guinness?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll drink a Guinness." I used to drink when I first got into beers. Here's a little fun fact. When I first started getting into beers, I was working at an OG's Pizza and Brewery here in South California. And actually, it was right by Anaheim, right by Disneyland. And I was working as a bar back. So I would be helping the bartenders when they were busy, and they'd say, "Hey, pour that guy a beer of this." So I'd be pouring stuff, and, you know, once we were closing up and it was like 11:30, they'd be like, "You want a beer?" Just as I was kind of done cleaning up and restocking the kegs, cleaning all the dishes and wiping down all the tables, breaking down the bar. And one of the bartenders said, "Have you ever had a snake bite?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" And let me tell you, by this point, I'd only had Modelo's and any beer available in Mexico. Beers other than that, I didn't drink them. It wasn't my thing. Yeah. I was a tequila guy. So this guy grabs a pint glass, and then he fills it with Angry Orchard hard cider. Right about like 70%. And then he puts his spoon upside down that has a little notch in it, right over the rim of the glass. And then he pours nitro Guinness over it. And the spoon breaks the pour, and it just umbrellas down right on top of that like super yellow Angry Orchard. And I was like, whoa. And it was cool because it's a lot of sugar, but that sugar from that Angry Orchard would get pulled up into the Guinness a little bit. So the Guinness was almost like kind of sweet, and then you start working your way into the Angry Orchard. And I was on a kick of those for a while. And then I was like, well, what's this other one? And what's this other one? And then I tried Arrogant Bastard. And then I tried I forgot what other IPA I tried, but it was by Stone. It was a double IPA, and I was like, "Whoa, no." I didn't like it at all.
Pine Sol.
Yeah, I was like, "This is Pine Sol." And then I tried some kind of stout that they had there, and I was like, "Whoa, you can unclog the drain with this stuff. Why aren't we cleaning the bar with this stout?" That was my introduction to beer, working there as a bar back. But anyway.
Cool.
All that. Damn, I forgot where I was going with all that.
Yeah.
I think it was just the color.
We were talking about Stockyard.
Yeah.
We're talking about mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel. And the Guinness. No, we weren't talking about mouthfeel regarding Guinness.
We're talking about it
We were
regarding
comparing it
Stockyard.
comparing it to like full-bodied beers that feel
Mhm.
more like they're their own liquid.
Sure.
Just like milk feels different when you drink water,
Mhm.
right? That's why when you drink like fat-free milk, it feels like you're drinking water.
Right.
It's just not as viscous.
Yeah.
I guess you could say viscous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like it when beers are full-bodied.
Right.
If they're not, it just feels like cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It feels cheap, even if it tastes good. Like Stockyard doesn't taste bad, but that mouthfeel
Mm-hmm.
and
Deal breaker for you.
the full bodiness or lack thereof is what makes it feel very very flat.
Mm-hmm.
No head. You pour that thing and the head goes and then it disappears.
That's true.
But yeah, I like this. That has a good mouthfeel. So let's talk about the price point. How much does this beer go for?
I don't know.
I was actually going to text you and tell you, hey,
Mm-hmm.
whatever beer we choose, or if you buy them, just take a picture.
I know. I would assume it's probably like $2 to $3 for one.
$33 a can.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If that, I think.
Let's put it on the higher end, $3. Would you buy this for $3?
Oh yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
Would you recommend it to your friends?
I would. I say, yeah, it's very refreshing. It's very fruity. It's not, you get the hops, but they're not bitter, you know? I feel like it's more like an acidic kind of flavor that's,
You know what this tastes like? It tastes like you could be by the beach and be drinking this out of like a hollowed out pineapple while you're laying down on the sand. That's what this beer tastes like.
yeah, it's very tropical for sure.
Man. Kind of wish it was hotter in here. Too bad I cranked the AC on before we closed up this soundproof room.
Exactly.
Yikes. Well, anyway, when was this brewery established?
1993.
Hmm.
So it's almost as old as I am, as we are.
Man. Why were they making before this? Like, why is it now that I'm hearing about this brewery?
Oh. I don't know. Yeah. My first time hearing about them was when I tried that pineapple one.
I'm curious as to like what other crazy stuff they might have. So like if we pull them up here on social media and see what kind of stuff they got going on the Grammys.
See if they have some like brown ales.
Uinta Brewing. Ooh, very nice. A lot of good pictures of taps. A lot of mountain climbers holding a beer. Some sweet looking doggos wearing hats in their shades.
He just drank a beer.
Yeah, for sure. They got an 801 Pilsner. Yeah, they got some New England style IPA. That's strange. Pina colada. There you go.
Oh, that's what we had, huh?
It's a pina colada milkshake pale ale.
Yes, because it had lactose.
That's so bizarre.
It was done well. Like this beer.
I'll have to like that one. Boop. Yeah, they also they have a barley wine ale. I love barley wine ales.
I'd be down to try that.
They've got that sweet malty taste. It's creamy for the most part. What kind of food would this taste good with?
This?
Yeah.
Some jerk chicken. Some shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi.
Or the rice. Like the chicken pineapple fried rice. It's like in the pineapple.
Mmm.
That'd be good with this beer on the side.
Definitely.
All right. We've hit all our points.
Yeah. So, before we get into the game, think about everything we rated through the beer. What rating would you give it from 1 to 10?
Gotta say it's a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Why do you go with 7?
Okay. No. It's an 8. It's an 8. I'm
An
trying.
8?
It's an 8 because
It's pretty high, dude.
it is high, but it's not. I would give it an A if it was like amazing. You know, it's in like I'm trying to think like 90% is an A, right? So it's not amazing. It's very good. It's very enjoyable. I would definitely recommend it. I definitely get it again and bring it to a party.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm also not like crazy about like IPAs. Like there's certain IPAs that I can rank like very high, you know, because there's just something like unique about the flavor that they bring, the feel and all that kind of stuff. Where this one's good, it's very good, but it's not screaming like amazing.
Okay.
Let's say 8.
I would give it a 7. I think it's just above the threshold of I'd buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the price point is a little bit lower than what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would buy it again. Definitely would buy it again. I would recommend it for sure. And it's more tropical, brother. That pineapple milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a niche.
It is.
It's a niche. You want a pineapple. If you like pina colada.
Yeah.
It's pretty tasty. I'd give it a 7.
Okay.
Just because there are beers that I think are a 10. And I can't even remember what they are.
That's true.
But I know I've had beers where I was like, this is very close to being perfect. And they are way, way, way better than this.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'd say about a 7.
I dig it.
Okay. Well, with that, I think it's time for game. All right, Cisco.
Gente.
Today we're going to play a game of Would You Rather.
Okay.
Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Ooh. Lose the ability to read.
Why?
Because Siri can read to me, you know, and like there's a bunch of like AI and other people that can read to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I didn't speak, I guess I could do sign language. But I like talking, you know, I like speaking
Yeah.
a
I like
language.
to talk. Just imagine everything that you look at around you would just be gibberish that has words.
Dude, but there's so many audiobooks and like, so basically I'd be like
Yeah.
blind kind of.
Yeah, it would make you partially blind
Yeah.
without really losing your sight. You
Exactly.
just don't have the ability to read.
So I'm not gonna like walk into people. I just won't know like what their name tag says.
Yeah. Or what anything at the store is if it doesn't have pictures.
But again, I could have somebody with me and be like, "Oh no, that's
You don't know
spicy mac and cheese."
You don't know
I'm
when
like,
your
"Oh,
food
snap."
expires, dude.
That's true.
Wait. Would knowing how to read equate to doing
Like numbers.
like basic number math?
Oh,
You can't.
man.
I don't know.
But it's
What do you
like
think?
I feel like you would eventually learn how to read. Like, even if you
Well, let's just, for magical purposes, say that you lost that ability, like a spell, okay, and you couldn't do it anymore.
It's like you get super close, and then the next day you're like, "Oh snap! I lost it all."
You just hit reset button.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Really, you'd rather lose speaking?
Man, that's hard. I feel like if I didn't speak, but I could read, then I could type things onto like a voice machine.
Like Steve Hawking's,
Bleep bleep.
like this.
Yeah. Well, dude, his thing was super high tech.
Heck yeah.
I don't even know how his little finger pad worked, but it was like an algorithm, I think.
Oh yeah, he probably created that.
But I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's very hard. I feel like if you don't speak, there's so much that you can't communicate to people around you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And it's kind of a weird one because
But you can type, you can text. I mean, shoot, the majority of people already just text each other,
see, that's the
communicate through
thing.
Facebook.
It's like if you can't speak, like if you know how to speak, you should know how to read.
We're talking about curses here. and
I know,
spells.
but
We're
hard.
talking about Harry Potter world magical stuff here.
It's hard to break from logic.
Oh, well, I mean,
Speaking of breaking from logic, what animal is that beer?
it's a tropical monkey.
The ones with the white like little whiskers like this.
The ones that like run up to people's like drinks at the beach.
Oh, the Costa
like-
Rican monkeys.
Yeah, they just like jack your drink and get drunk by the side of the beach.
It's like this, like
Yeah, they're like falling over like that's that beer.
okay, yeah, I see that.
It's wild,
It is.
it's tropical, and
It's got a tail.
those monkeys love booze, dude.
Yeah, they do. They know what they're doing.
If you guys have not seen this, go to YouTube and look up drunk monkeys or monkeys steal drinks. You will have the laugh of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Pull out your phone or pause this and go look that up right now.
Actually, just wait, finish this video, and then go watch it after.
Yeah, whatever. Just
Mhm.
make sure you get a good laugh because it is hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Dude, they're like, the little sound they make is just like a and you see them kind of like fighting over with each other and they just go and then they just fall over to the side or they're like they jump on tables and then they just like flip them over.
Uh-huh.
Like they're just chaos.
Yeah.
They just cause mayhem by the beach. They like throw glassware like off the tables onto the floor and it just breaks. They're absolute chaos.
Yeah, they're little
I
menaces.
don't even know how the people in the restaurant or around the bars like cope with these things around, dude.
No. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they do that stuff when they're sober.
Yeah.
But then them being drunk is just like an extra level of like chaos.
I don't know what I'd do if I lived around there. Like
But
these dang monkeys.
But it's got to be a thing because like even in like China, right? Like the drunken monkey is like, it's like a thing. So somehow like they knew, like dang, these monkeys like they like to drink.
Well, somebody had to give them that first taste of booze.
Yeah.
And then they shared it. And they're like, whoa. Like, wow, Mickey, this feels real nice. And, yeah. Kind of reminds me of the Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
When all the gorillas, I know they're completely different apes, but when the gorillas go to the camp and they start playing that music with all their stuff.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Tarzan. Okay.
What did I say? Jungle Book?
Yeah.
Never mind.
At first,
you know what? Jungle Book monkeys, they're pretty rowdy as well, dude.
Yes. The ones that were like...
They were rowdy.
King Louis or whatever.
Yeah, King Louis's little minions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard, what's his name? The guy that did his voice, King Louis.
I don't remember.
The guy that did his voice, I forget his name right now, but he's he played like really good was it trumpet? It's really good music, dude. Really fun. Anyway, I'll figure it out for next time and I'll bring it up. But yeah, the guy plays really fun music.
It's cool.
Yeah. Well, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. Short and sweet.
Thank you guys for watching.
Uinta, Clear Daze, Juicy IPA.
Thank you for the beer, Uinta.
Thank you very much. All right, gents, ladies, gents, kids. Just kidding. Thank you for joining us. Catch you on the next one.